warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fajar Dwi Fenijayanti. My nickname is Feni. I'm the one of student at Stay with majoring in accounting. And now I will talk about COVID-19 for fulfill my business communication text, namely public speaking. Let me share about COVID-19. What is COVID-19? COVID-19 is coronavirus disease. 2019 is a disease caused by a new type coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2, which was first reported in Wuhan, China on December 2019. Where was the coronavirus discovered? Coronavirus disease was first discovered in the city of Wuhan, China in late December 2019. Infection with this virus can show symptoms such as mild colds, such as fever, cough, short throat, and runny nose. Is there a vaccine for the coronavirus? There is no specific vaccine or treatment for this viral infection. However, symptoms caused by the virus can be treated. Therefore, treatment must be based on the patient's clinical condition, and supportive care can be very effective. I am very sure that together we will be able to overcome this pandemic of COVID-19 as long as we respond with adulthood and work together to provide mutual support. At least communicate with each other elegantly without rushing because of panic. But that doesn't mean we are careless or less aware of conditions like this. And it's a good we recognize and understand first corona infection symptoms from day 1 until 9. Maybe between us they are relatives, neighbors, and partners around who are seen to have symptoms of corona infection. What are the symptoms? First day until third. Symptoms are similar to catch a cold. 2. Mild sore throat, slight pain. 3. No fever, not tired, and still eat and drink normally. And the fourth day, 1. Slight throat pain, motion sickness. 2. Start hoarseness. 3. Body temperature around 36.5. 4. Start anorexia. 5. Mild headache. 6. Mild diarrhea. And the fifth day, a short throat is hoarse, mild body ache, temperatures from 36.5 until 36.7. The body is tired, feel pain in the joints. Sixth day, start a mild fever around 37 degrees, cold with dry mucus or cold, short throat when eating, talking, and swallowing, fatigue, nose, occasional difficulty in breathing, finger pain in the side, diarrhea, can vomit. Seventh day, fever is higher than 37.5 until 37.8, cold more, sputum more, body aches and pains, head weighs like a stone, the frequency of shortness of breath remains the same, more diarrhea, vomiting. 8th day, fever, temperature between 38 or hotter, difficulty breathing, each time breathing just feel heavy, cold continuously, difficulty in speaking, headache, joint pain, backache. 9th day, symptoms do not change but get worse. The fever is getting higher. Cold does not subside but worse than before. Despite trying, you still have difficulty breathing. Coronavirus epidemic is still a concern and all corners of the world, even now, has entered the country of Indonesia. There are more days the coronavirus increase. Although the cure rate also show a high percentage as well, precaution with the increasingly widespread spread of coronavirus or COVID-19 we must do, be aware, panic don't. So before spreading everywhere, we should obey the recommendation and policies of the government, as well as the authorized official institution, and centrally, we can work together to anticipate each other of the 5 steps below. The goal of minimizing the widespread spread of COVID-19. Here are the 5 steps to anticipate the spread of COVID-19 that we can do. 1. Wash your hands often. Wash your hands regularly and as often as possible with soap and water or materials containing alcohol will kill the virus in the hand. 2. Apply social distancing. Keep a minimum distance of 1 meter from those who cook or sneeze. The reason is when someone cooks or sneezes, they spray small drops of liquid from their nose or mouth that may contain virus. 3. Avoid touching the eyes, nose, and mouth. The hand touch many survive and the virus may stick there. After being contaminated, the hands transfer the virus to the eyes, the nose, and mouth. From there, the virus can enter the body and can make you sick. And 4. Do the right sneezing rules. Make sure to always cover the mouth and the nose with the elbows back when coughing or sneezing. Then immediately remove the used tissue. 5. If you have fever, cold, and difficult breathing, get treatment immediately. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cold, and difficulty breathing, seek medical help and follow the direction of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the latest information about this situation in your area. The status of the coronavirus, which was originally an epidemic, has now risen to a pandemic status, so that many impacts have been experienced the community. According to some reference, the coronavirus or COVID-19 attacks the human respiratory system. Maybe we also still remember the relative of the virus a few years ago as the cause of SARS and MERS, which were claimed to originate from animals then transmit to humans. Coronavirus is classified as sedated because it can be deadly or can cause permanent injury to the lungs of patients who are infected and health. In general, if there is a fever, flu, cold, and shortness of breath within a certain time limit, this is a symptom of COVID-19 disease. Then there must be vigilance and good cooperation with family or colleagues during activities in the home, in the room work, and in the community. The existence of this deadly COVID-19 has captured the world attention. There are those who handle it very seriously. There are also those who don't want to know, but because day by day the spread is increasing, so the concrete steps that must be taken as an anticipation is to build good cooperation with family, college, and related parties. COVID-19 illness has most heads to state to respond quickly and care for the safety of their people. This can be seen from various announcements to dismiss schools, cancel face-to-face lectures, prohibition from engaging in crowds, including restriction on going abroad, both for umrah, recreation, or just for a casual visit. Regulation or policies that has been set by the government are certainly very influential on all sectors, including the economy and social life in society. Based on information in this media, a few days ago, they approximately 15 million people were threatened with losing their jobs due to the effect of coronavirus pandemic is COVID-19. Is it difficult to imagine if unemployment occurs, then social problems will to continue to emerge. However, all of that needs to be underlined that whatever the government does is a form of concern for its people, because prevention is better than cure. In addition, the impact of the coronavirus or COVID-19 in the social life of the community, including the emergence of suspicion and loss of trust in the people who are around us and or who we just know. For example, when we buy food, in both the label style and the sidewalls, we will definitely find out whether it is clean or not. Are there servants who come in contact with people who has contracted the virus or not? Are there officers or servants who wash their hands when processing the food we order or not, so that doubts arise? When we talk or meet both in the office environment and in the home environment, and with the local community, we are reluctant to shake hands, even though they are parents, as we teach our children to always respect elders. However, the current situation requires us to avoid shaking hands and must maintain a distance of 1 meter if we want to talk to other people, especially people who don't know. To comply with the appeal in a meeting or meeting requires that we wear masks, but on the other hand, there are also those who do not use masks, even causing careless. This is certainly arouse suspicious. We are sometimes quick to avoid it. This problem will certainly make the person feel offended, especially if someone says that is corona, who workers will immediately leave or stay away from it. The coronavirus or COVID-19 has paralyzed the world economy, including Indonesia, as seen in everyday life in the lower middle class, such as grocery traders, fish sellers, and vegetable traders. They feel the decline in people purchasing power because of the inconvenience of consumer in shopping. Governments call for lockdown or independent quarantine in their home by taking face-to-face activities in school, college, and office doesn't all obey them. Some even use independent quarantine time to enjoy holiday. This is certainly a problem not only for yourself but also for the community, so there is need for awareness of personal and environment safety. Since the enactment of the regulation is not justified, there is a crowd like the mosque, so almost all the mosque at the time of prayer in congregation only a few people were present, so the mosque looked quiet. This situation raises anxiety whether all the prohibition that has been set or all beneficial, because on one hand, as Muslim, if there are no more people praying in congregation, no more recitation, no more repetition of remembrance, then we unsocially have left capital towards the afterlife. Is not with the disaster we should increasingly limit the mosquito of dicker or prey. The activity carried out in the mosque is certainly for those who feel themselves healthy and for the prevention of the coronavirus. If necessary, the government also install a body temperature measuring device when entering the all mosques. Facing the COVID-19 disaster is not only the medical people who play a role, but also the government should invite scholars and religious leaders to take an active role so that people feel calm and not haunted by scary news. Family participation by providing good understanding and handling to family members is a major factor in the success of prevention of COVID-19. Finally, we will definitely return to God, the Creator, if that time has come, then no one can prevent it. However, as human, we must try to avoid disease and maintain good age. Yeah, that's the discussion of COVID-19. Sorry if I read too much because there are many vocabulary to mention if I memorize it. I hope the discussion is useful. Sorry for a lot of mistake, and I hope all of us still in the protection of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and still given healthy favors. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.